Hi guys, welcome to another Inkscape video tutorial in which we are gonna see how to work with mesh gradients in Inkscape. So mesh gradients allows you to position and blend as many color as you want in the fill or stroke of an object. And you can use them to create realistic artwork with complex highlights and shading. And here we are going to look at the basics of working with the mesh gradients and mesh controls. To start, I'm gonna go into the tools and I'm gonna select from here the mesh gradient. And after selecting this, what I'm gonna do is I am gonna double click into this square. As you can see, like there are a lot of controls that appears. So the mesh controls looks like a diamond as you can see here into the corners. And for this square, I have 4 mesh controls. And it means like I can blend 4 different colors into this object. And if you want to have more, then I can do Control Z, undo, and then I can go here into the tools control. You can see here there are rows and columns. For example, I want to do 2 for both, and then I'm gonna double click on this object again. And now you can see I have 9 nodes. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 into middles and 1 into the center. So right now I have 9 mesh controls. So it means like I can blend 9 different color. Hi guys, sorry for distraction, but if you think my videos are helpful and if you are a serious Inkscape learner, then I'm gonna recommend you can go into the description of this video where you would find my course link where I have over 7 hours of Inkscape videos. In every video, I explain each and every individual tool with an example as well. Moreover, if you want to collaborate, if you have some kind of projects or assignment and you want to connect, feel free to contact me with my email which is also given into the description. Thank you. So if I want to blend different colors, I can go into the objects and fill and stroke, objects fill and stroke here, and then I can select my node, and then I can go into the fill, and here into HSL what I can do is I can just select 100% saturation, 50% lightness, and then for first corner I would like to choose magenta. For the next one I would like to choose the red one. For the third one I would like to choose yellow but need to have 100% and 50%, and I want to choose the orange, something like that. And for the next one I want to have yellow, and for the next one I would like to have green. Again I need to choose 100, 50, and I'm gonna choose the green for this one. And for next one I would like cyan, and for this corner I would like to have blue, and let's say like this. And for this corner I would like to have purple with 50% is fine, and for the center I want to have a white color, something like that. Okay, so you can see in this way what I can do is I can blend 9 different colors. And there is one more interesting thing. You can see here into the tools control there is the option for smoothing. So there are 2 different options. One is cones. So cones is like if you want to have an abrupt transition between the colors, then you can go with the cones. Otherwise, if you want to have a smooth transition, then you can go with the bicubic. So you can see with the bicubic the transition between the colors is pretty smooth. So besides the node, there are other controls as well, which are turning to these circular nodes when the nodes are not selected. For example, if I'm going to select this node, you can see like these round nodes are going to be converted into triangles, and they are directed towards the node. So these are the one which can control the blend of the color. For example, if I'm going to select this one, you can see all these four triangles which are pointed towards the nodes. You can use them to blend the colors. For example, if I'm going to hold this and I can move this, so it shows like a Bezier path. And what I can do is I can just blend different colors. Like for example, if I want to have more orange and yellowish, or if I want to have less green and bluish, as you can see here. I want to do undo, so Control Z. And one thing you need to note is like you can move these nodes one at a time. Okay, so you can see into the tools control, other than the normal gradient, there is a conical gradient as well. So you can work with the conical gradient or with the normal gradient, whatever. But working with the conical gradient could be hard sometimes, because like it's gonna show you a seam when there is some nodes overlap. For example, I'm gonna go with the conical gradient and then go with the fills, and I'm gonna double click on this. Then here you can see if I have an overlap, so it's gonna show me some kind of holes, as you can see here. So sometimes it's so hard to work with these kind of holes and seams, because like often for the different object you are going to have some kind of overlaps of the node. So I'm going to do the undo, Control Z to bring the normal. So let's bring our attention to the squares back. So if you want to add more nodes and you want to add some rows and columns of nodes, so what you can do is you can just double click on it, and what it's going to bring a just whole column of nodes. And if you want to do it here, double click here. I'm going to double click on here, double click on here. So you can see like in this way you can have multiple nodes, and then you can blend as many nodes, as much colors, as many nodes you have here. And if you want to select, I'm going to go, and then if I'm going to select all these nodes, what I can do is I can just drag them above, or I can just go with my arrows keys and I can create meshes here, as you can see. So you can do a lot of stuff, and right now like you cannot see meshes here onto the top of the object because the object is limited till here. For that, what I can do is I can just go into the nodes, I can grab this corner, and then in this way what I can do is I can see my meshes as well. So this was all about this mesh ingredient tool. So what you can do is you can play with the nodes, you can blend different colors, you can create new nodes, and then you can play, you can create meshes, you can have a normal mesh gradient, or you can have a conical as well. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe to support this channel, where you are gonna find a lot of videos and tutorials. And if you are a serious learner, I am gonna highly recommend you can go into the description of this video and you can find my course link, where I have over 5 hours of videos in which I have explained each and every tool in a very detailed video with an example as well. And if you have some projects or assignments or tasks, feel free to write me on my email, which is also given in the description. Thank you.